What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching Ragin Nation Show. This is just websters. We're talking about all things matter me in the world of upcoming films. In this video, let's talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 is filming right now in New York as we speak. Megan Fox is back as April O'Neil. We got Brian T as the Shredder. We got Stephen Amell as Casey Jones, and the cast continues to grow. All right. We also got, just recently announced like a week ago, Gary Anthony Williams, who's going to be playing Bebop. Bebop is a classic villain character in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and of course we already know that there's also going to be Rocksteady. You can't have Bebop without Rocksteady. Rocksteady hasn't been cast, or rather he hasn't been announced yet, but we're probably going to get that later on. But it'll be very, very exciting to see them both together going up against the Turtles. Now, I've never seen any of Gary Anthony Williams' work. I'm sure some of you guys have. And I've checked out his work on IMDb, and a lot of his work is actually TV related. He hasn't done a whole lot of movies. He's done more TV, and a lot of his TV work is actually comedy related. All right, a lot of comedic roles, a lot of some voiceover work, and yeah. So Gary Anthony Williams has been cast. Now another member of the cast who has joined the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sequel is Judith Hoag, or Hoag. Hoag? I never really knew how to pronounce her name, but if that name sounds familiar, that's the original April O'Neil from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. Alright? That's pretty exciting to see a cameo from Judith Hoag. But she's back. She's coming back. And I don't know if it's a cameo or if it's a main role, but she is in it. Okay? So it's going to be interesting to see April and April in the same scene. Most likely that's going to happen, and that'll be a bit of an Easter egg for the fans, alright? Finally, last thing I gotta mention is a rumor, and rumors are always very exciting to talk about because they come with some very, very far-fetched ideas, but, you know, with rumors, sometimes if the rumors come from the, or rather shared by the right person, someone who's connected in the industry, it could very well be true. But the rumor going on is that Krang is going to be in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. This is crazy, okay? Because I always thought that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is going to be in the realm of the real world, okay? And by real world, just trying to do as much as they can to create a sense of reality, all right? So, you know, taking turtles, you know, putting them in the ooze, or rather exposing them to the ooze, they become mutants, okay? So that's, you know, that's not a too far-fetched idea, but bringing in the idea of Krang, which is essentially this weird kind of brain-looking thing with arms sticking out that speaks inside the abdomen of this robotic muscle man, you know, that is just a little bit silly. And plus, he comes from Dimension X. I mean, it's silly bringing that into the real world, okay? If they really do this, that means they're going to open the doors to Dimension X and, of course, the Technodrome, okay? Technodome or Technodrome? I can't remember, but one or the other. The fact is that if Krang exists, then Dimension X has to exist. But we are talking about a Michael Bay production here, okay? You know what? If they open the doors to Dimension X, then it really opens a door to all types of craziness that they could bring into the mix, which I'm totally down with, okay? Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles does involve a lot of, like, crazy characters, alright? Like, really, really wild, crazy characters, alright? So by having it open to the world of, you know, aliens and, you know, things like that, then it really opens a door to this movie being along more of the lines of Transformers, alright? And, you know, Michael Bay likes to keep his things a little bit more on the side of realism, but once he started opening the doors to, like, once he started adding things like Robot Heaven and Revenge of the Fallen, which I thought was totally weird, and also, you know, bringing in the idea of, like, of the creators, which is not so bad, but still it really opens the door to aliens. I thought that, you know, now we're really, really expanding the universe, and that's what this rumor suggests. They're really, really expanding the universe of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live-action series, okay? Now, as much as there's so much hate for this franchise, it's still a franchise that is growing. They're only up to the second film, and they did change the director. And Michael Bay, while he is a producer, he isn't that much involved in it. After all, he is working on his other film right now. So the most of the story and most of who's responsible for this is David Green, the director. Okay, so you know, if they're gonna bring in the whole Krang element into it, then you might as well go all out and open the doors to full-on aliens. I'm serious, man. Why don't you just do that? But now here's the thing. We are talking about the Michael Bay production, and you know Michael Bay is responsible for making a lot of changes to our childhood cartoons, okay? Now it's possible, and this is just my personal theory, I just came up with this, and that is the change that they're gonna make is that Krang is also the production of humans. Like he's a product of humans. He's a creation of some intelligent life form through mutagen, which essentially comes in a form of a brain with arms. Okay, that's my theory, because you know how Michael Bay is known for changing things, and I'm just praying that I'm wrong. Okay, because if they do that, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But still, it changes a lot of the mythos, and well, it's Michael Bay for you. Anyways, how do you guys feel about Krang being in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2? I already think that the cast is quite overloaded. I mean, we're getting the Shredder, we're getting Bebop and Rocksteady, and you know, once you start bringing in Krang, then you might as well bring in the Rock Soldiers. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's a lot of things you can bring into the mix. So, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, it's really a big mystery, but all I know is that the Turtles will have more to face off against. And that's all I got to say in this video. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @RaginNation. My name's Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Wears when he goes up against Superman. Alright? And, well, you know what? There's got to be a main villain. And eventually, Batman and Superman got to put aside their differences.